Hello friends, welcome back. Now we are going for the last topic of chapter 3, linear equations in two variables, and that is applications of simultaneous equations. आता बऱ्याचदा स्टुडंट्स विचारतात की आम्ही हे जे शिकतोय ऑल्जिब्रामध्ये इक्वेशन्स हे ते याचा उपयोग काय, व्यवहारामध्ये रोजच्या लाईफमध्ये याचा उपयोग काय. तर हा जो उपयोग आहे ना ते आपण आत्ता शिकणार आहोत. दॅट इज ॲप्लिकेशन ऑफ लिनियर इक्वेशन्स. ही सगळी रिअल लाईफ एक्झाम्पल्स असू शकतात. तुमच्या रिअल लाईफमध्ये सुद्धा जर का ह्या इक्वेशन्सचा तुम्हाला वापर करायचा असेल तर तुम्ही या पद्धतीने करू शकता. लेट अस सी फ्यू एक्झाम्पल्स फॉर द ॲप्लिकेशन्स ऑफ simultaneous equations. Now this application part, that is the word problems, we have already learned in quadratic equations. आणि त्याच वेळेला मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं की जर का त्यांनी दिलं नसेल की सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग प्रॉब्लेम युजिंग टू व्हेरिएबल्स और वन व्हेरिएबल और क्वाड्रॅटिक इक्वेशन असं दिलेलं नसेल तर तुम्ही कोणत्याही मेथडनी ते सॉल्व करू शकता. पण जर दिलं असेल की द सॉल्व द फॉलोइंग प्रॉब्लेम युजिंग टू व्हेरिएबल्स तर मात्र तुम्हाला दोन व्हेरिएबल घेऊन लिनियर इक्वेशन्स इन टू व्हेरिएबल्स यू हॅव टू सॉल्व दॅट प्रॉब्लेम. ओके, now let us see few problems of the application. The first one is, now the method is very simple. What I told you, when you are reading the example, you have to start writing down the given part. If that example is related to some figure, that is a rectangle or rectangular field or hexagon or isosceles triangle, in that case you have to draw figure, because figure gives you more clear picture of anything in problems anywhere. So let us start the first. The first problem says that the entry ticket for an exhibition is rupees 5 for children and rupees 15 for adult. Okay, the entry ticket for exhibition is rupees 5 for children and rupees 15 for adults. A group of 13 persons visited the exhibition, that is children and adult combining 13 people visited the exhibition and paid rupees 115 to buy entry tickets. Find the number of children and number of adults in the said group. We will read again, and while reading we will go on writing the given. This is the first problem, solved problem. The entry ticket for an exhibition is rupees 5 for children. For children is rupees 5 and for adults is rupees 15. Children and adult is rupees 15. What we have to find out? Find the number of children and number of adults. So what I will do, let x equal to number of children and y equal to number of adult. Right? A group of 13 people visited the exhibition, means children plus adult were 13. So we have x plus y is equal to 13. This is the first equation we get, right? And for entering into the hall, how much they paid? They paid 115 rupees. 115 rupees. Now for children the cost of ticket is 5 and for adult cost of ticket is 15. So second equation we get 5x plus 15y is equal to 115. This is the second equation we get. Now you know that once we get the equations, we can solve the simultaneous equations very easily, because in 3.1, 2, 3 and 4 we have done the same things, right? We have learned different methods of solving the simultaneous linear equations, like graphical method and all those things up to reducible form. Here you should not use the graphical method because you will require the graph paper and all those things, but you can use any other method to solve this simultaneous linear equations. Now let us simplify this. The second equation can be further simplified. If you divide everything by 5, you will get x plus 3y is equal to 23. Right? So now this has become your equation 2. Now these are very simple. X plus y is equal to 13, x plus 3y is equal to 23. You can solve it simultaneously. Now can you solve this quickly, or shall I solve it? Okay, let us do it. I will subtract the equations. So x plus 3y is equal to 23 and x plus y is equal to 13. Let us subtract, change the sign. X will get cancelled. This I get 2y is equal to 23 minus 13 is 10. So y is equal to 5. Right? So the number of adults were 5. Now substitute in any equation. Let us substitute in first equation. Substitute y equal to 5 in equation number 1. Mind well, here while writing, I am not writing like these statements. But when you are solving in exam, when you are practicing, you have to write each and every statement what you are doing. Okay? So, I have the equation 1 is x plus y is equal to 13, y is equal to 5. So, x plus 5 is equal to 13, x is equal to 13 minus 5, that is 8. So what is your answer? X is equal to 8, y is equal to 5. But while writing the answer, how you will write? The number of children equal to 8, number of adults equal to 5. In this fashion you have to write the answer. Okay, very easy. Just the tricky part in this is to form the equation. Once you get the equation, the rest of the things are very easy. Okay, shall we move ahead to problem number 2? Let us solve second problem. This problem is quite interesting. Let us read this. One person pays rupees 405 as a bus fare for 3 adults from place A to B. From place A to B, he pays rupees 405 for 3 adults and 1 adult from place A to C. Okay, A to B, how many adults? 3 adults. And A to C is 1 adult. And how much he pays? He pays rupees 405. Another person pays 620 bus fare for 2 adults from A to B. Now another person pays, he pays, again we will draw our same thing, A, B, C. For A to B, 2 adults and 3 adults from A to C. 3 adults from A to C. And he pays total 620 rupees. Find a bus fare for places A and B and between places A and C. So for A and B, between bus fare for point A to B, x is equal to from A to B and y is equal to from A to C. Right? Now he paid 405 here. So 3 adults into x. So 3x and 1 adult into y, plus y is equal to 405, and second is 2x plus 3y is equal to 620. These are the two equations we get. So you have to solve these equations simultaneously and you have to find out the values of x and y. So please pause your video here and solve these equations simultaneously to find out the values of x and y. Okay, just to remind you how you will solve this. The coefficients are different. So first we have to equate the coefficient. So I will multiply this whole equations, both. This equation I will multiply by 2 and this equation I will multiply by 3. Okay. So what two equations I got is 6x plus 2y is equal to 810 and 6x plus 9y is equal to 1860. I got these two equations. Now I can subtract. Minus, minus and minus. This will cut down. This I got minus 7y is equal to minus 1050. So we get y is equal to 1050 upon 7. Both negative sign will get cancelled and answer will get 150. Y is equal to 150. Now you can substitute this value in any of this equation. Let me substitute here, substituting in equation 1. What you will get? 3x plus y is equal to 405. So 3x plus 150 is equal to 405. Now quickly find out the value of x. Just shift 150 there and then divide by 3. Pause your video, find this out. Have you got the answer? 3x plus 150 equal to 405. So 3x equal to 405 minus 150, that is 255. So x is equal to 255 divided by 3, that is equal to 85. So the answer is y is equal to 150 and x is equal to 85. Now mind well, if you write the 150 and 85, the answer will be wrong. Again I am telling you, whenever there are word problems, you have to first check what is asked. Okay. Now here the answer must be from point A to B, the bus fare is 85 rupees, and from point A to C, the bus fare is 150 rupees. If you don't write the unit rupees, 1 mark is cut. At least I will cut the 1 mark. Examiner may not cut the 1 mark, they may cut the half mark, but I will cut 1 mark. Okay. Sometimes I give 0 marks for the internal test, not for the final exams. Okay. So you have to write the answer in proper wordings. Let us go ahead and see one more example. Let us say third example. It says that an obtuse angle of a rhombus. They say rhombus, then first draw rhombus. Okay, we will draw rhombus. Now they say that an obtuse angle and acute angle. So first we will say that this is x and this is y. Okay. Now they say that the obtuse angle of a rhombus, means this angle, is greater than twice the acute angle by 30. Is greater than twice the acute angle by 30. So first equation we get is y is equal to 2x plus 30. And in rhombus we know that the addition of two adjacent angles And in the rhombus, we know that the addition or sum of two adjacent angle is 180. So we can write x plus y is equal to 180. So here we have got two equations. First is 2x minus y is equal to minus 30. Okay. And x plus y is equal to 180. This is the equation 1, this is the equation 2. Very easy now. You can just add the two equations and you will get the value of x, right? Let us do that. This will get cancelled. So we have 3x equal to 150 and x is equal to 150 upon 3, that is 50. Now we can substitute this in any of the equation. Let us substitute in this equation, x plus y is equal to 180, substituting in equation 2, and we get 50 plus y is equal to 180, so y is equal to 130. 180 minus 50. Don't write the steps directly. I am writing it here directly, but you have to write y is equal to 180 minus 50 as a one step. Next step, y is equal to 130. Okay, what is asked? Find the measure of each angle. So I can write that the acute angle is 50 and obtuse angle is 130, right? And the answer is wrong. Why? Because I did not say unit. So I must say that acute angle is 50 degrees and obtuse angle is 130 degrees. Okay, don't forget the units. If you forget the units, you lose half to 1 mark. Fine. So your final answer should be in a statement: the acute angle of a rhombus is 50 degrees and obtuse angle of this rhombus is 130 degrees. Okay, we'll go ahead and solve one more example. Okay, let us solve one more example. Fourth example we'll solve. So this example or similar example we have already solved when we were solving quadratic equations, but in quadratic equations we took only one variable, x. Now here we have two variables. Let us see the problem. A boat takes 6 hours to travel 16 km upstream and 24 km downstream. Now I don't know why this boat is going upstream and then again coming downstream, but this is a problem. Let's face it. Okay, and it takes 13 hours to travel 36 km upstream and 48 km downstream. Find the speed of the boat in still water and speed of the stream. What we have to find? Find the speed of the boat in still water. So let speed of the boat is x in still water. In still water. And what is the speed of stream is equal to y, kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour, right? And you know, we have already seen this, when the boat is going upstream, okay, and when the boat is downstream, what are the speed of the boat? Speed of the boat will vary. Whenever the boat is going downstream, that means with the flow of the water, downstream its speed is x plus y, and when it is going upstream its speed is x minus y, right? When it is going upstream, that means against the flow of the current or the water will obstruct it and the speed will reduce. So that will be when downstream x plus y, when upstream x minus y, right? What is the time taken? Time is the distance upon speed. Time is the distance upon speed. So therefore, let us read the problem again. A boat takes 6 hours to travel 16 kilometers upstream. So for the 16 kilometers upstream, what will be the time? Time upstream and time downstream. Okay? Have you understood till this? Time is equal to distance upon speed. Now let us say what will be the time taken for the upstream and what will be the time taken for the downstream. Now the problem says that 16 kilometer upstream, 16 kilometer upstream means 16 distance upon speed is x minus y, and 24 kilometers downstream, we'll write it here, 24 kilometers downstream is x plus y. Okay, but the total time taken for this is 6 hours and total time 6 hours. And in second condition they say that 36 kilometers upstream and 48 kilometers downstream. 36 kilometers upstream, 36 kilometers upstream and 48 kilometers downstream. The total time taken is 13 hours. Simple. Now we get two equations, right? This plus this is 6 and this plus this is 13. Let us write those equations. We have 16 upon x minus y plus 24 upon x plus y is equal to 6, and we have 36 upon x minus y plus 48 upon x plus y is equal to 13. We have got these two equations. Now how we will solve these equations? Just in the previous topic we have seen the equations reducible to pair of linear equations in two variables. So how we will proceed? Let m is equal to 1 upon x minus y and n is equal to 1 upon x plus y. So what I will get here? 16m plus 24n is equal to 6, and here I will get 36m plus 48n is equal to 13. Right? Now you have got these two equations. Can you solve these two equations simultaneously? Pause your video here and solve these two equations simultaneously to find out the value of m and n. Okay? Do it now. Okay. So by solving this, we'll get m is equal to 1 by 4 and n is equal to 1 by 12. The problem doesn't end here. You have to resubstitute here. And what we get? 1 upon x minus y is equal to 1 by 4 and 1 upon x plus y is equal to 1 upon 12. So you get x minus y is equal to 4 and x plus y is equal to 12. Now you got one more pair. Solve it. Very easy. Even if you just add, y will get eliminated, and this is very easy. Just solve it. Pause your video here and solve this to find out the value of x and y. So value of x is 8 and value of y is 4. So what will be your answer? What we are assume? The speed of the boat in still water is x kilometers per hour. So your answer will be the speed of boat in still water is 8 kilometers per hour and speed of the stream is y kilometer per hour. That is, speed of the stream is 4 kilometer per hour. That will be your final answer. Okay? Again and again I am telling you, do not forget to write the units, because if you simply write 8 and 4, it's meaningless, because someone can say 8 meters per hour, meter per second, anything. So you have to specify the unit. So the final answer is speed of boat in still water, as we are assumed, is 8 kilometers per hour and speed of stream is 4 kilometers per hour. Okay, let's go ahead. So now we have seen some word problems, 4 word problems we have seen. Now we'll go to exercise 3.5. Okay, now in exercise 3.5 I'm not going to solve the up to answers. I am going to only discuss up to the equations, and the equations you are going to solve. So let us go to exercise 3.5. Be prepared with your notebook and pen, because you have to solve the equations and find the answers and tally with me. Okay, let us do it. So friends, we have learned this topic thoroughly. We have solved some examples for practice, but we are going to solve all the exercises which are given in the book along with the problem set, then the HOTS, some paper solutions, everything we are going to solve. For further solution of exercises and problem set, please purchase our DVD. You can buy our DVD online by visiting our websites. The address for the websites or the place where you can buy your DVDs are given just below this video in the description. Thank you very much.